The browser is initialized, maximized, Google and Selenium type. But there are some errors. So let's see what is the error, where it failed. So IO exception.
Yeah, because we are using driver.close method, right, Ramesh? That
Yeah.
is.
So forcefully closed by the remote host. Yeah. Let's see. I will use quit method. We are not getting close. That is an issue with WebDriver. That's fine, right? So now, till this step we automated. So what about these steps? Let's go and automate them. So I got this and I extracted my count and refined that. So now I need to click on this link, Selenium link. That's what the step is saying, right? Click on Selenium link. So what is the syntax? So driver dot find element by dot xpath. So I'm writing xpath // star square bracket. So contains of text function comma single quote. Just view this text. So there is a also. You can use this a link also, but yeah, I'm going to use this one. Dot link. See, when you click on this link, it will go to next page. So you wait for the next page title. So the next page title is Selenium. So I need to write wait further. So Selenium title, wait dot until expected conditions.
His title.
Dot title is.
Yes.
So I'll use title is
Selenium.
Selenium.
Yes.
So next step, we verified. Click on downloads tab. So this is the click syntax. Just change the downloads. This is the downloads, right? So you have to click on this. So a tag, and you can put.
Downloads.
So maybe you can write this relative XPath, or you can write just this. So I'll write this relative XPath. Okay, let me write this. So from here I will start. So you can take help from either selector sub. There is a selector sub. You can take help. See, this is the one directly will get. You can use this. I'm going to use that XPath. Okay, let me use that. That's it. So then verify the. So when you click on that, obviously you have to verify next page title. Or otherwise, how do you know you reached this page? If you want to know, this is the very important. Verification is a very important. Whenever do your action, then immediately put the verification step. so that you're ensuring the next page is loaded. So wait dot until expected conditions. Title is. So go to head tag and look for the title.
Let's see.
That's it. So next, what are the steps? Navigate back to previous page. So previous page, navigate back means this browser back button. So what is the code we need to write?
Driver dot file switch to dot navigate dot driver dot navigate to dot back.
Yeah, the dot navigate method dot back. All this you have to by heart these functions. So you are navigating back. So that means you are landing in this page, home page. So you have to wait for that. Then navigate to next page. So navigate to downloads page. So what is the code? Driver dot navigate method dot forward. So, and I'll verify this one. So that's it. I just want to close the, I'll just put some wait time here. Thread dot sleep. 2 seconds before closing, because you have to wait for this, right? That's why, otherwise it will close very quickly. So that's the first test case. Let's run this. Oh, it didn't go. I think we are given wrong one. So we have to give this one. Okay.
Ramesh, shall we write their X path by using Control F?
You can write. You can write.
Yeah. One for only one element for this.
You can write. Not an issue.
Yeah.
So let me check. Go back. Yeah, this is the one, right? We want this element X path. It should go directly. But we got here. Span.
Tag span.
Can try this one.
Span tag with text.
This one. Instead of this cylinder, I think this we can use this href. I'll use this href so that it's clear. It's clear. I'll use this. This one. Let me use this. This much big we don't need. So this is so sometimes it will work, sometimes it won't work. You have to make sure object identification is the only problem. See, now it is going fine, right? We are good now. So you have to give a proper object identification. If not, it will fail. Okay. Any questions on this? You can take selector sub help and it will work out. Now, so we have seen this scenario. So you need to now your job is you have to finish this and this one. Tomorrow you need to send all these 3 exercises. So I asked you to write this one, but only I think Nirmala tried and she was not getting some day. But you might need to give some issue with your object identification. So that's what I'm thinking. Let me see, you told something, right? Where is your? You should not give day, right? Which one you want to select? Which date you want to select? The date you have to give.
Okay.
So which date? The date you have to give, not a day. So this is the this is not an option.
Okay. If we give
1, 2, 3. Those are the
yeah,
days.
if we give one, then it will show only one, but not all the list.
List will show because it is printing. You are printing, right?
Okay.
Here you are printing. You comment out this. Then it won't show.
Okay.
But where is your reusable method? You didn't write a reusable method here. You have to write this reusable method.
Okay. Okay.
And for every drop down, you will write a total code again and again. That is wrong.
Actually, I'm testing just first one day only. When it will be work, then I will again next. I will just
Yeah, make a
attempt
reusable
to-
method. Make a
Okay,
reusable
okay.
method, okay?
Okay.
So for day, one code, month, one code, and same method you have to call for day, month, and year. Only the change is the object identification and the option. See, this is for the method you have to pass this locator and the option, which option you want to select. These are the 2 arguments you need to pass. That means 2 parameterized method you have to create. The entire code you place inside the method, make 2 parameters. One is the locator of the dropdown. That is the first line, object identification you are doing for a dropdown. That is a 1 parameter. And second one is the option where you are selecting the option, right? This. So here you have to pass the parameter. So the parameter
Here-
automatically when you call the
Here
method.
tag name is options, right?
Yeah, tag name is option, not options. Tag
yeah,
name, what is the tag name here? Go to the drop HTML code.
Yeah, option only I gave. So
Option.
yeah.
Fixed code, that is a fixed code in our we have, right, in our blog. That code is fixed. You don't need to change anything. Everything fixed code. Only change comes here is
While I'm giving the after object identification, just I gave dot clicker, then it will be identified in that. But
you should not use. Why you are violating our code? This is the entire code. You don't need to do anything here. Only changes you have to replace this with a parameter, this entire thing, and remove this entire thing with a parameter. That's it.
okay.
Remaining is fixed. Now this one. Entire code is fixed. This you should not touch. No need to touch anything here. Only your parameter need to be replaced here. and here. That's it. Two parameters. This is the one parameter. This is the second parameter. This type is, what is this data type? The parameter data type. What is this parameter data type?
String.
Web element.
Day value. Day value. Right? This one.
What is this parameter data type? You have to give as while declaring parameters. So what is the data type of this parameter?
String.
String. If you put in double quotes means something, it's a string. Obviously, you don't need to think also. And what is this data type?
This is also string.
Why it is a string? So let's see. Why it is a string? Why it's not a string? You should know that. Because the locator type always returns. What is that? By dot locator, it always returns a by class only. The type of your object is by only. See that? By dot ID, it returns a by only. You can see here. So class name return type is a by. CSS selector return type is a by. So you have to make the by as a parameter. So data type is a by and the parameter name you give whatever you want. And then just replace this entire thing with a parameter. So what is the first parameter you have to take? By class and the parameter. And second parameter is string parameter name. That parameter name you pass here. Second parameter. First parameter you pass here. That's it. And this is the one reusable method. And just call that method. For all each dropdown, you call the same method. And automatically it will return. Okay.
Okay, fine.
So that's I want all these three exercises from you by tomorrow. One is Google search, Yahoo search, and this Rediff dropdown. Rajeshwari, any doubts still? Let me know.
Okay.
But you have to finish by tomorrow all three exercises. So this is the one, and this is the one, and this one. And also you're missing again selfie videos about the methods. Each method selfie video you have to make it that also. And by default you have to take it up. I should not tell them again and again. I don't know why you're missing all those. No, every day I don't need to tell that. If something is completed, that's in your plate. I think you're not eating, you're just throwing away. That's not good. Yeah, you're just really you're not touching also. That's not good at all. So make sure you every day you have to read those methods. Otherwise, it's difficult to remember that. I'm telling you frankly again and again. Every day from the scratch. Even though if you know also, revise once. If you know, just move on to the next topic. Move on to the next topic. Then only it is possible. Otherwise, it's not possible. Okay. So drop down I already explained. Now, how to select a drop down options using select class. So the select class is available in org.openqa.selenium.support.uk package. So select class you can use to select an option from dropdown, a single or multi-selection dropdown. So the first step in this class is first you have to create object for, you have to identify the dropdown. Web element, dropdown equal to driver.find element by dot locator value. Second step is create object for select class. Select cell equal to new select, and you pass the drop down name as a constructor. So you have to pass the web element type. The element type is drop down element you have to pass, because select class works only with the drop downs which are having a select tag. If select tag is not there, it won't work. The select class you cannot use. Select class you cannot use for a normal thing. So it will work only for drop downs which are having select tag. So in the Rediff drop down, you can see all those are having select class, select tags. So any drop down you take here, which are having a select tag. See that? This means this, you can apply this select class. Okay. You want to select an option from dropdown by label text. Label means expand this. This is the label. This is the label. That label based you want to select anything, you can call select by visible text method you have to call. Object reference dot select by visible text, you have to give label text. Suppose you want to select an option by this value attribute, then you have a method select object dot select by value, and you can give value. So select an option by position. Select an option by position. Cell dot select by index, int index. Select by index, int index. So you can give the index position. Index position means, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So 0 means first option. Like that, it will select that select button. So for selection, you have a 3 methods, just calling the methods. See, they followed the naming conventions of a method naming conventions. See, first word all lowercase, second word onwards, each word first letter in capital letter. So select by value, select by index. So 3 ways you can select an option. So you can fetch all the drop down options using select class. There is a method get options method. So list web element OPTS equal to cell dot get options method. Get options method. So selecting last option from dropdown, selecting last option from dropdown, cell dot select by index, the collection dot size -1. Collection dot size -1. So that is the, how can you select an option by position? So last option means, so total collection size -1 if you do, you will get a last element index. You are passing for this method. So it will select the last element. So see, everything methods only. You need to call methods. Get options. You're getting all the options. You're getting all the options. So deselect an options from multi-selected dropdown. So if it is this is a single selection dropdown, you know only one option you can select from all this. If you select the next one, you cannot. So only one is visible. See, only one is visible. If you select the next one, previous selection gone. So these are all single selection dropdowns. So single selection dropdowns, these methods are not applicable. Only multi-selection dropdowns, it is applicable. For example, you selected multiple options. You want to deselect all of them. Then cell dot deselect all method you can use. Cell dot deselect all means, so how many you selected, all of them you can deselect. So deselect an option by label text. Cell dot deselect by visible text, label text. So you can deselect an option by label text. Deselect an option by value attribute. Cell dot deselect by value and value attribute. Deselect an option by position. Cell dot deselect by index, int index. So this is the, so three methods you can use for deselecting an option. See, for selecting three, for deselecting just DE you are adding, that's it. Methods are same, easy to remember also these methods. Select by visible text based on the label text. Select by value based on the value attribute. Every drop-down option is going to have value attribute. See that. Every option has a value attribute. If you want to select based on this value, and you have to call this method deselect, so select by value method. If you want to deselect by value method. Deselect an option by position, cell dot deselect by index, int index. So these are the three options you need to use for deselecting. Fetch all the selected options from the multi-selection dropdown. For example, you selected multiple options. So you want to get all of them. Then see, many means you need to store in the list. List web element selected options equal to cell object reference dot get all selected options. That means you're getting the selected options into this collection. Fetch the first selected option. So web element first selected option equal to cell dot get first selected option. Get first selected option. So you can store here. Is multiple. So is multiple is, so whether the given dropdown is single or multi-selection dropdown. You want to know, then call is multiple on the cell reference. If it is a multiple dropdown, write the multi-selection dropdown code, else write the single selection dropdown code. If the option is not present, so you will get a no such element exception. If the tag is not a selected tag and still you used this class, then you will get an unexpected tag name exception. These are the two exceptions you will get. If the option is not present, no such element exception. So that means that option element is not present in the dropdown. If the dropdown is not a selected tag and still used the select class methods, and you will get an unexpected tag name exception. These are the two exceptions you will get. Okay. So let's go and practice on this. I'll just show you on this country dropdown. Okay. And so we'll write the program quickly on this. Where is our this one? So Rediff dropdown, I'll just use web driver equal to new edge driver. So it's up to you which one you want to use. It's all depends on E capital, H, E capital. It's a class naming conventions we have to follow. So then maximize. So driver dot, I don't want waste time. Okay. So let's quickly finish this. I'll just call because we need to close it quickly. So I'll just call them. So Rediff drop down. So I'll take a Rediff. So I'll come from here, okay? So that you will also get some idea how to do that. So then if I want to go to that Rediff page, so I will wait WebDriver wait object also I'll create WebDriver wait. So wait equal to new. So WebDriver wait driver comma duration dot of seconds. I'll give 20 seconds. So it's up to you how much you want to give. Already wait object here we created it there already. So wait object I'll call it. So I'll wait for the page title wait dot until expected conditions dot title contains. So just give the title. What is the title? So where you will get immediately have to go to head tag and look for the title tag. So this is the very big one. So I'll use simple this one partial. So contains means that's the advantage. Done. So next I need to click this create account link. So it's a link text. I'm going to use a link text locator. So click on create account. So driver dot find element
By
by
dot link
link.
test.
So just give the link.
Okay.
I'm covering all the locators also.
Okay.
So you have to try the same thing. Don't use one locator always. Explore all the locators while practicing. So then verify the weight and verify the registration page title. Because you are going for the registration page. So just wait and verify that. So go to then look for the title tag. This is the one. So I will use title is. So always, try different title is. So done. So I want to use a select a class, right? What is the first step? Identify the drop down. So web element.
Element equal
Country drop
to
equal to driver dot find element. So by dot ID. So I'm going to use ID value. So country drop down has. So you can see that. So you can use ID. So web element, import the web element, and then to create object for select class. So select cell equal to new select of this web element you pass.
parent element cell dot.
So import that. Now select an option by label text. So cell dot select by label visible text. I want to select a country. So which is having any label. You can see I want to select a Bermuda. Okay. So it's a label. I'm just copying the label between our close option tag and open option tag. In between, you can find that. Okay. How do you know you selected this? You get this selected option. Fetch the selected option. So I'm just going to print it. Selected option by label. How can you get that? So cell dot get first selected option dot get text. So there is a get text method you can use. Done. So next, so I want to select an option by value attribute. So cell dot select by value. So you want to select which one? Which option? So there is a value attribute. You can see 56. I'm giving. What is a 56? Q bar. So it's up to you, whatever value you want to give. So I can call this select an option by
Value.
attribute. So that is the one. Next. So select an option by position. Dot select by index. So I'm going to give 0. So 0 means first one will select. So we want to get that by index. So I'll give a slight thread dot sleep here, okay? To different, just wait for 1 second. 1000 means 1 second, okay? So you have to, this is the throws declaration it will throw. And now fetch all the drop down options. Okay,